Now, your first alert forecast with meteorologist Corey Thompson.
A lot of fun indeed, and a lot going on in our weather over the next several days. Within the next 24 hours, we have that chance for those snow showers that are moving through already. Could be a little bit of a wintry mix that tries to work its way in with some of this, especially across the southern portion of the viewing area, though a couple of reports of an isolated patch or two of drizzle have started to work in north of Highway 22. Now, those have generally been fairly limited, but at this point, it's worth mentioning, just in case, if you're headed out, could contribute to those slick roadways. Now, most of the precipitation in eastern Iowa has been falling north of Interstate 80, and a lot of this in the middle portion between Interstate 80 and Highway 20 has been pretty limited. It's been a little bit more in terms of seeing reports of it north of there. To the west, there is additional precipitation spreading in, and you notice that the radar, at least interpreting some of this precipitation in southern Iowa as rain instead of snow. Yeah, it's pretty warm still down that direction. Now, here a little somewhat closer look. You see occasional embedded areas of a little bit heavier snow trying to fall, but it is falling into that dry air, and so it has been reducing in terms of its overall scope as it does. Now, right now, Winnebago County, Fayette County reporting a few slick roadways just south of the Decorah area. So if you're traveling in rural areas, open areas, lesser treated roads, watch out for those slick spots. Give yourself some extra time to get there. Slow down as well. Northwest Iowa has seen some of those slick roads develop on that second flank of precipitation. Now in Coralville, things are fine. Precipitation hasn't really even started to fall there. Temperatures in the low 30s. Winds right now have been fairly light through the day. They stay fairly light tonight before picking up tomorrow. It's all as this area of low pressure tracks just to our southwest. It's going to continue to spread a little bit of precipitation here in eastern Iowa and then get out of the way. But it gets out of the way for another one that follows quick on its heels as we head toward Thursday. Tonight, though, that chance of snow sticks with us. 21 in Charles City, 27 in Iowa City, with those winds starting to pick up late, but especially tomorrow. Northwest between about 10 to 20 miles per hour with occasional higher gusts. 28 in Fayette, 31 in Oskaloosa, the best we can manage. But that's closer to normal for this time of year. Now those gusts, again, picking up a bit, especially during the late morning and afternoon hours before becoming less as we head toward tomorrow night. So it's a brief window where winds will be a little bit stronger for your Wednesday. Now the snow shower activity, again, mixing with a little bit of rain or maybe a little bit of drizzle in portions of the central and southern zones. Watch out for slick roads late this evening into tonight. We're hopeful that by tomorrow morning, after a few hours of dry weather, we'll be in better shape for that commute to work and school. But be ready for that potential. Check before you go. Tune into the TV9 Morning News with Justin Roberts and find out. Now, as we go through the day on Wednesday, clouds will stick with us early. Clearer skies return late. Then we watch for the next disturbance to move through. Now, we skipped the Thursday one, but we see the tail end of it here on Friday morning as it slides off to the southeast. Additional snow could make its way down here by Friday. But that Thursday system also pulls down a little bit of colder air. First chill tomorrow, bigger chill as we head toward Friday into Saturday as temperatures fall below normal. Now our 9-day gives us a little preview of that, and we'll get into the deeper with this as we head toward the next 9. You can see that element of chillier temperatures this weekend and a bit of a bounce back toward next week. Highs will be actually slated to be above normal by the time we get toward Christmas Eve and day. So if that's what you were hoping for and dreaming for the holiday this year, well, you're in good shape. Not quite as warm as last year's Christmas. We were in the 50s and with rain and fog and stuff, at least for parts of it. So we're not matching that, but still on the warmer side.
I think we were at exactly 54 degrees for our high last year on Christmas. So yeah, that doesn't happen often. I think in the last 50 or so years, it's only happened around 4 times.
Yeah,
so.
and I think a couple of them have been in the last 5 years or something. So we've been on the warmer side, but we know how it can go sometimes.
Yeah, and 40s on Christmas isn't the worst thing in the world. Maybe you could just make some fake snow or something.
For sure, exactly. A little bit of that frost out of the freezer.